let's bust some myths with that AK-47. They just babies. All right, let's bust some myths about the AK-47. Let's just do it because there is a lot of configured stories in people's minds about the AK-47. Now, I do understand that the AK-47 may have a love to hate type of relationship with some people. Some people just feel like the AK-47 just ain't for them, but they seek the round, which we ain't gonna get into that. But well, we might just get into that because that 7.62 by 39 is only, in my opinion, supposed to come out of something like this. But anyway, so um that AK versus AR conversation can be pretty heated, especially when you have these die-hard AR Honda Civic world type people type people in the world. But and they feel like that's what it is. That is the creme of the creme, and because whatever the reasons are, whatever it is what it is. But that's okay, to each his own. But I am here just to talk about a little bit of the myths, not only what it is that people tell me on how it is that, or what it is that they feel about the AK-47. Also, I did ask ChatGPT about what are some myths, or what are some things that people I guess don't like about the AK-47, and we're going to try to debunk them ASAP. Super, super, super quick. So, with that being said, we are in a safe and controlled environment. We are at the gun range, Immokalee Range and Gun Club to be exact. And this video is for educational purposes only. All right, so today we are going to bust balls. Vamos a explotar pelotas. Now, as you can see here, we have a beautiful variety of AKs. We got different calibers, we have different variants, we have um, different purposes. We have a little bit of everything for me to kind of, touch bases on what it is that people say or what it is that people think. Now, what did ChatGPT say about the AK-47? Now, they claim that AKs can't shoot straight. Now, I don't know any, not just rifle, but pistol. The can't shoot straight part is definitely the shooter, not the firearm. But anyway, we're going to get to that. AKs jam all the time. Now, that is a MF lie. That is probably one of the biggest lies when it comes to the AK-47. AK-47 will run day, night, doesn't matter the conditions, doesn't matter what is going on. And that is probably one rifle that does not need a lot of attention, a lot of babying, a lot. When I say on go all the time, AK-47 is that on go all the time. All right, so up next, you can't hit 300 yards with an AK with iron sights. Now, depending on how good your eye is, or how bad your eye is, I bet you can't hit 300 yards with an AR either. But that's not here or there. But I do have something that can definitely reach out and get them 300 yards if need be. But unfortunately, we are in a 100-yard bay, but I would definitely be giving you that 100-yard hit with iron sights with the AK. All right, recoil is crazy. Read the recoil on the AK is crazy. What's the problem? You can get the AK in 9mm if you don't want the 7.62 by 39. You can get it in 5.56. You can get it in 5.45. You can even get it in 308 if you want to be a little or feel a little saucy. So don't give me that. Oh, that round is just too much. It's not too much, because if y'all felt like it was too much, y'all wouldn't be trying to put it in an AR. You got that? But like I said, the only proper rifle that round needs to be coming out of is that AK-47. Now, a recoil is crazy. We already talked about that. So, yes, as I said, we have a few different variants. We have pistols, we have 9mm, we have 5.56, we have 308, and we have different styles of AK. So, I'm just going to give you a quick little rundown as to what it is that we're going to um, put to the test, and for under what circumstance. And did I tell you we was at the gun range? And we're okay, just making sure. All right, so up first is my ZPAP 92. Now, everything is safe. I am not going to be engaging any bolts or disengaging or removing any magazines. So as I show them to you, everything is in a safe, the safety is on everything, all right? So this is my ZPEP 92. Now, if you're looking for close quarters, or if you're looking for something that's not in that rifle feel, this is definitely one that will give you that tactical situation. Now, we do have the quad rail. Now, you can add or take off or do whatever it is, or, you know what I'm saying, feel as G.I. Joe as you feel, as you please to feel with something like this in a pistol form. And this is my ZPEP 92 chambered in 7.62 by 39. All right, so let's go in with the next one. Now, this one here, as you can see, it's probably very, how would I say? Visually, people probably recognize this. So this is my Draco Neck 9. 7.62 by 39 is too much for you? No problem. You can have it chambered in 9mm. Now, this ain't going nowhere. This ain't gonna move. This ain't gonna do, but definitely give you the stopping power of the 9mm. But I guess as far as performance goes, she does what she needs to do, and she, I don't have any issues with this. All right, now up next is more on your classic. Now watch this slide, just because. Let's go with more of your classic AK. Now this one here is my Recreator AK-47. This AK-47 has surplus furniture. So they have recreated, now they have put, or, they've created their, I'm going to say their body of their AKs, but they have used surplus furniture to complete their AKs. Now this is made in the USA, and it's a very classic AK-47 chambered in 7.62 by 49. 39, my bad. I don't know why the hell I keep wanting to say 49. 39. All right. Who finna turn 49? I know somebody's birthday coming. Who in the comments finna have a birthday finna turn 49? All right, up next. Now this one here, if the by 39 is too much, or if the 9mm is not enough, you have the option of your, this is not a ZPAP, this is a PAP M90 chambered in 5.56. Again, it will give you, this is a Zastava, I'm sorry. It will give you the feel of that AR, I guess, but no, it'll give you the shoot feel of the AR, but the sturdiness and stability of that AK. You get that? Did that make any sense to you? To where you feel like you really got you a rifle in your hand? This is definitely that one that would do that for you. So this is my PAP M90 chambered in 5.56. Up next, we have something on the more tactical side. Now, this one is a rifle. So this is my ZPAP M70 rifle with the quad rail. So underneath these little tabs here, you do have pick space that you can expose for you to run whatever it is that you want to run on here. Make it as tactical as you want to. And it also has the adapter if you don't want to ride your optic or your scope up here, you can run it from the back, and that is the ZPAP M70 chambered in 7.62 by 39. All right, y'all want that headache? This is definitely the one. So we got our M77 chambered in 308 by Zastava. This one here don't play no games. This is probably one of the heaviest hitters that I have. Well, it is. I have on the AK platform, and this Zastava M77 chambered in 308 don't play no games. And then of course we have our M72 Zastava RPK chambered in 7.62 by 39. If you're looking for distance, if you're looking for that XXL AK, this is the one. If you look at it closely, it's definitely not your standard AK when it comes to weight and it comes to furniture. All right, so now that we know what we are, we know what we're doing, the only thing left now to do is what? suit them up so we can send them down range. All right, so we're going to go through each one. We're going to talk about, I mean, we already did a lot of damn talking. So shit, ain't no more talking. We know where we are. We know what we're doing. So let's suit them up and send them down range. So AKs can't shoot straight, or AKs don't shoot straight. I'm just going to get an AK because it didn't say, or it wasn't specific as to what they were talking about as far as it not shooting straight. So we got the Draco Neck 9, chambered in 9mm. And let's see if it doesn't shoot straight. And I don't think, no, I don't think this. All right, we just talking about shooting straight, right? All right. Looks straight to me. Looks straight to you?
Flat.
All right. All right, we are empty, clear.
You got another mag.
Huh?
You got another mag.
And safe. All right, well, let's do it again then. Let's see if this AK shoots straight. Now, this does take Glock magazines. Looks straight to me. All right, so we are clear, empty, and safe.
So what's the next one?
All right, the next one was jams all the time. AKs jam all the time. Now, I am going to choose this here, this recreator, because it's not a very popular AK. And a lot of times people fall for, I guess, names. So let's see if, it's not an off-brand, but see if this AK jams. Oof. She ran like a dream.
You haven't shot that in about 2 years.
In about 2 years.
Maybe 3.
And what's even more credible about it is I haven't even cleaned her.
Never.
So the fact that they're going to say that it jams and or always jams, I bet you can't do that with an AR that's been sitting for 2 years.
Definitely not.
That ain't never been cleaned.
Definitely can't.
You better put some oil on that. Almost cuss. You better put some oil on it before you come to the range, before you be shamed. The recreator. No problems.
What's next?
All right, the recoil on AKs are too much.
So if you're talking about the recoil, let's go with the shortest barrel.
All right. Shortest barrel would be my 92, my Zastava Z-Pack 92. Now this would be more of that close quarter type of situation, you know, moving around if you had to get around, you know what I'm saying, doing your little business. Or it's your ride along, it's your buddy. Either way it goes, this definitely would make that happen for you. Ooh, but y'all heard that? Huh. The recoil absorption, clear, empty, and safe, on this is so delightful.
It looked pretty flat to me.
Very flat. And you can feel the absorption every time that bolt reciprocated backwards and forward. She just felt so good.
What's that word again?
Reciprocated.
What high school you went to?
Not yours.
Man, they teaching y'all words like that?
All right.
I ain't never heard that word in my life.
That's all right. All right. All right, we are safe. All right, so we're going to stay on the recoil. We saw the 7.62 round coming out of a shorter barrel or a pistol AK. So let's look at something that would be not as aggressive as the 7.62 round, because I guess they don't think, or they feel like they don't make them in any
What's the
other.
next Smith?
Huh? Huh?
What's the next Smith?
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about as far as the recoil goes. If you don't like the 7.62, you could get it in 5.56. They believe it doesn't come in 5.56, I'm assuming, because why would you say?
So we still on recoil?
Yeah, we're talking about a different calibers per se. If you don't like the 7.62 because the recoil is bad, why not get it in 5.56? That's what we have here. All right. Whoa. Whoa. My goody. Now watch her. Just watch her. See that?
And that's the.
This is the Zasava. This one is the, no, this is, I was going to say Z-PAP. It's not a Z-PAP. This is the PAP M90. This is not a Z-PAP. PAP M90 chambered in 5.56. See, I was going to jam myself up just like that. Oh, but AKs really don't have, a huge aftermarket support, and they're just very basic. It's just a lot of wood. I like more, I want to tack mine out. I want it to feel a little bit more, combatish, or whatever the hell it is their reasons are. All right. We
You ain't
have,
run that one yet?
huh? No. We have our Z-PAP. Now this one is a Z-PAP M70 Tactical. So if you feel like AKs are pretty, old-fashioned or whatever, they do come in the tactical versions as well. This one is chambered in 7.62 by 39. So if you, like I said, you want to get on your G.I. Joe shit, this would be one of them that will make it happen for you. Capisce? Capisce. All right. How did that look?
Nice.
She felt even nicer. Clear, empty, and safe. My Zasava, this is the Z-PAP M70. Chambered in 7.62 M70 Tactical. Chambered in 7.62 by 39. All right, so the other myth was you can't hit 300 yards with iron sights. Let me tell you something. If you hit 300 yards with iron sights on an AR, it's not the shooter, it's your damn eyes. Is your eyes good enough? Well, I don't have 300 yards, but I do have the AK with iron sights, and we do have a 100-yard run, so I am going to use an AK to hit 100 yards. I do have two other ones that we're going to talk about, so y'all don't go nowhere. All right, so I'm just going to get the Recreator. We got us some rounds, and we got us 100 yards. Iron sights. Let's see, y'all call hit.
Hit. Hit. Hit. Hit. Hit. Hit.
How many rounds was that? All shots on target. AK 7.62 by 39 iron sights. All right. Well. Now
I mean, I'm
got.
gonna say yours about at 90 yards.
Well, either way, it's still iron sights. All right. So, I bet you can't hunt with it. Why not? Say less. Zaslav M77 chambered in 308. Why can't you hunt with this? Isn't it 308?
Let me see if you can hit the 90 yards with iron sights.
No problem. All right.
What is
Isn't
308?
isn't it 308? You know, fairly. Now I tell you one damn thing. This should have rocked everything in your cranium. She definitely will do that.
Put it on still.
All right, on still. Oh,
Miss.
yeah.
Hit. 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 Run it. Run it.
Oh, on still?
No, just run it.
Oh, oof. Papa Dios. Dios mío.
Headache.
ZPAP M77 chambered in 308. Why you can't take a nice deer? What's the ones with the big moose? Why not? Hell, if you say because I can't use iron sights to do it, guess what? You got an adapter rail for you to add your scope if you choose to. All right. Distance. This is definitely that beast that will get you distance. Now, this is my ZPAP M72 chambered in 7.62 by 39. And if distance is what you want, now I don't have, as I said, I don't have 300 yards, but I do have a nice.
You're at 100 now.
Yeah. I do have nice distance. And let's make that happen. All right, so I got my beautiful RPK. And, you know, you got to get behind her. You got to get behind her. Get behind her. And she'll definitely get that job done for you. All right, ready? Oh. She a little slipper.
Let it run.
I got a question. Let's make clear and safe. All right, so you see how my bipod was sliding all over this table, right? And I need to know what would be recommended to put on these feet. Can I do some like rubber tabs or something? Drop something in the comments for me so that I can get those. Something that's clearly like not double-sided, but rubber on one side and sticky on the other side, to where I can put on there and I can shoot on any surface and it's not sliding all over the place. All right, thank you very much. So, with that being said, I think we talked about all of them. All of the myths, and I have busted every last one of them. But somebody in the comments gonna say, well, you didn't do this. Drop it in the comments. Try me. Try me, and we will definitely get to it. So with that being said, Yoke Gang, listen, what did y'all think? What did y'all see? How did y'all feel? Let me know. Drop that in the comments. Let's talk about it. Thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel just by watching this video. So with that being said, listen, I love it when things work. Everything worked, but I love y'all for life. Muchos besitos. Peace.